Hi, this is Dr. Nancy Reed, and I'm going to review referencing social media for PA 910 Organizational Behavior Leadership. In our course, we use a lot of social media to augment our lessons. And let's discuss what the AMA Style Guide has to say about social media. This rule can be found under 3.15.4. And you'll see the highlighted area. It says social media are temporary and fluid, and in scientific reporting, a better citation is likely available. So what does that mean? Basically, what this is saying is if you're writing for scientific purpose, do not follow Rule 3.15.4 to reference your social media. There is likely a better rule that would fit whatever the social media video is that you're watching. And you have to go into the AMA Style Guide and see what fits best. Are you watching a presentation at a conference somewhere? Are you watching a podcast? All of these things are better referenced than using the rule 3.15.4. One specific type of social media that I would like to talk about is referencing a TED Talk. The AMA Manual of Style recommends citing electronic video content, such as a TED Talk, as an online conference presentation. The citation would adhere to the following structure. You would put the author's name, the title of the presentation, you would type the words presented at, and what conference was it presented at? The date of the presentation, the location of the presentation, the date the URL was accessed, and then finally the URL. Citing electronic video content is covered under AMA Style Rule 3.13.8. So let's look at an example of referencing a TED Talk. The unique thing about referencing a TED Talk is that the presentation title may be why the best hire might not have the perfect resume. But when TED Talks are cataloged, they add the author's first and last name before the title of the presentation for cataloging purposes. So it might look for a second like you put the author's first and last name erroneously, but you did not. So you will see Hartley R. takes care of the author's name. And then the title presentation is Regina Hartley, why the best hire might not have the perfect resume. This particular presentation was presented at TED at UPS, so you have to actually put the words presented at. You put the date that it was presented, the location that it was presented, the date that you accessed the URL, and then finally the URL. So again, notice that Regina Hartley's name is included in the title. This is not an extra element. It's because her name is part of the title itself, even if it doesn't show up on the website that you're looking at. I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions, you can contact your individual instructors.